guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe, and if you're already subscribed, thank you for always coming back. I could say this in my sleep right now. We are very close to Christmas, so if you're still looking for a Christmas makeup inspiration, then maybe this video will help you. I'm planning to do a very easy, simple but still very colorful look. You can definitely customize it into your preferred color, but if you're wearing something like this, like a white jumper, because it's just so comfy, then you must try this. Obviously, you don't have to use the same exact products, just play around with whatever you have, and yeah, let's get started. I'm gonna start off by moisturizing my face using my favorite Neutrogena Hydro Boost. I don't know if anyone noticed, but I put in a lot of effort into my hair, which I usually don't. So, you know, do you want me to drop a hair tutorial? Just kidding, okay? Nobody should learn how to do their hair from me because I suck at it. I have guests for Christmas, as you can see, one over here and one over here, so say hi to them. For primer, I'm going to be using the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop. I'm just going to concentrate this primer on both sides of my nose because I just feel that's the only place I need it today. Who else gets distracted by their chin hair and randomly starts picking them? Just me, okay. Now I'm just going to color correct a little bit because I want my base to be like perfect today. I'll be using the LA Girl Pro.Conceal in Orange Collector under my eyes and around my mouth. I have done a full-on video about color correcting and especially the LA Girl Pro Concealers. I will link it up, please do check it out if you haven't. Next, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation in the shade Golden Beige. I will be applying it everywhere but under my eyes because we are going to be using a concealer later on. Yes, I know that's a lot of foundation, but I just feel like it today. Whenever I use this much amount of foundation, I don't normally walk around with, you know, this face. So whenever I do that, I like to first blend in using a brush and then go over it with my beauty blender to make sure there are no streaks. Definitely don't want to forget your neck and your ears, please. Now I'm just gonna go over everything using my damp beauty blender. For concealer, going back to my favorite Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Tan Sand. Just gonna apply everywhere where I can see that oranginess. I just feel like it today, so that's why the full coverage everything. Now just blending it all away. Also gonna drag it onto my eyelids. Now to bring back some dimension and to not look so much like a corpse, I'm gonna contour a little bit. Again, I'm gonna be using my trusty old LA Girl Pro Concealer. I'm gonna blend it all out very fast. I don't want to be too harsh because I don't want to move around all that foundation that we have on. If anyone is wondering, I did go and take off some Christmas balls from my Christmas tree and place it in the background for some Christmassy vibe. I hope you guys liked my Christmas tree. I had shown it in the beginning of my previous video. I will link it up and please let me know what you think about it. I'm just gonna set my contour using my NYX Matte Bronzer just before setting my entire face. Now to set my face, I'm going to be using the Revolution Makeup Banana Powder. I'm just gonna bake under my eyes and lightly set the rest of my face. Just gonna chisel up my contour a little bit so that, you know, you can't really see all the weight I've put on. Now that you're much closer and can literally see my nose hair, I'm gonna fill in my eyebrows. For that, I'm gonna be using the NYX Precision Brow Pencil. This is a new buy for me and I really like it. If you're wondering, I am in the shade Espresso. It kind of opens up like this and it's very easy to use. Nothing new here, just filling them in like usual, brushing them down, filling the top part, brushing them up and filling the bottom part, and just going very lightly in the front region. I tried hard, but today my eyebrows just don't seem to cooperate with me. They don't even look like far distant relatives. For blush, I'm going to be using this one from MAC and it's called Melba. This is a very subtle blush, so I'm just going to go in with a stamping motion. This was one of the first blushes that I ever bought, and honestly I was a little disappointed when I bought it because it was not that like out there, but now I've grown to love it so much. Just gonna pop a little bit on my chin. For highlighter, I'm gonna be using this palette from Becca and I'm gonna be using this sparkly pink shade. Fun fact, when I was dating my husband and when I once went to meet him with, you know, a full face of makeup and lots of highlighter, he was like, why are you sweating so much? And I'm like, it's not sweat, it's my new highlighter. Highlighting the tip of my nose and the Cupid's bow. Now for our eye makeup, it's going to be super simple, just one color and we will be done. I'm going to be using the blue from this Wet n Wild Stop Playing Safe palette. I'm just going to apply this blue shade all over my eyelids and not going above my crease, just keeping it tight and short. You can use any color that you want. Green would look beautiful, purple would look beautiful, so it's all about adding that pop of color. So if your Christmas outfit is very like blah and boring, you can spice it up with this makeup look. I'm gonna bring the same shade onto my lower lash line as well. And I'm just making them meet at the corners. Now I'm going to go back into that bronzer using a nice fluffy brush and just blend it all away so that it's not harsh and like just there. You just want to blend out the edges so there is a nice transition. Also just going to smoke out the lower lash line without using any extra product. Now I'm just going to line my waterlines using a black kajal. Now you just want to take any sparkly or whitish shade. I'm just going to use this one in the palette. And I'm going to highlight the tear ducts. Against this blue, this highlight is just going to really stand out and like draw a lot of attention to it. If you want, you can apply lashes. I don't want to today, so I'm just going to curl them and apply some mascara and be right back. I didn't want to like hide all this beautiful blue eyeshadow using, you know, big old lashes. So just mascara is fine. Before starting off with the lips, I just want to moisturize them real quick. Lips are going to be red today because Christmas and red and blue will look beautiful together. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Ruby For Me lipstick. This was included in my favorite red lipsticks video. If you haven't checked that out, I will link it up. Please do watch. I'm gonna fix the edges using a lip liner because I like a really nice crisp lip. Finally, I can just whisk off this setting powder. Today I feel like adding back my little beauty mark, as I like to call it, which is under all that foundation. How about some slow-mo now? I'm sure nobody's interested in seeing my cringy slow-mo, so I'm just gonna take this time to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas. I hope everybody has a lot of fun but still stays safe. Coming up are some smiling clips of mine. There is a reason why I don't post smiling pictures on Instagram. My one eye is significantly smaller than the other when I smile, so yeah. As usual, if you did like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And if you really like this look, do try to recreate for your Christmas dinner, lunch, party, whatever. And don't forget to send them to me on Instagram. This is my Instagram handle. Hope everyone stays safe and amazed. Thank you for watching till the end, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!